It cost Illinois taxpayers $1.8 billion to run the state child welfare agency.
This evening, let's talk about the issues that we have as a people with DCFS, the Chicago Police Department, possibly all the Chicago police districts. Let's talk about the Chicago Public School District, and let's also touch on issues with distinctive charter schools right here in Chicago. We're going to touch on every issue that I have had personally with each of these departments and these companies. Let's talk about it and save these children. Let's save ourselves. All right. So, one thing I want to touch on this evening that is like been long overdue, and I'm so like blessed that I got my sis Sunshine Jamaican Blazing Chocolate on here with me on this live. Um, I just like feel like it's still cold. It's still cold outside, but it's still not too late, and it's not too cold to still touch on these important topics. I mean, every time I look up, I'm seeing something on YouTube. I'm seeing something on TikTok about these parents, these kids, these schools. The police ain't doing shit. These school systems ain't doing shit, and it's like, when you do have parents and you have women and fathers that are out here trying to make a difference in this city along with their children, it's kind of hard when your back is up against the wall with DCFS, the police, and then the system is crooked anyway, especially with what's going on, everywhere around the world. So I just want my sister, Sunshine Jamaican Blazing Chocolate, to just go ahead and talk about her experience, talk about what she's been trying to do, talk about even diving deep into, even when it comes to family members not being supportive as much as you would like them to, the loss of your babies, Danny, that's Savage, that's Danny, just with your sis Oski going through cancer, but her coming over that. I just want to just say, like, you've been through so much, and I just want everybody that's listening, that's tuning in, just to know how far you've come, and just dealing with all of this stuff with, just our city alone. I just want you to go ahead and tell everybody about it.
Hey, Nita. Thank you, sister, for having me.
Absolutely.
Well, first off, damn, you doing this here, it caught me off guard, but
Yeah.
I'm always ready to, now that I'm stronger, to tell my daughter's testimony and my story as well.
Yeah.
Um, thank God my baby is an angel now. My Daniela, she passed away October 28th, 2023.
Mm-hmm.
She was also pregnant 3 days before having her baby. My Jazaria Starlight, that's my grandbaby. May God rest her soul. Her first daughter is 4 years old, Darielle. She's in foster care with Caucasian people, white folks. She's also, I can't see her. DCFS told me under the circumstances that I cannot see my grandbaby that is living, that is with these people's, in these people care. They told me I cannot see her under the circumstances. They took my kids away from me. They didn't give me a chance to get them back. They didn't help me with Norman funds when DCFS took my kids. My cousin wound up adopting my kids. This is my story. My cousin wound up adopting them. I was trying to get on my feet. She wound up getting married just to adopt them to a guy she's not even with. Okay. DCFS has ruined my life. And now that my daughter is gone and passed away, after they could have gave me my daughter back, after this woman who adopted my children did not even want my daughter no more, said she was sick, tried to throw her in the mental hospital. DCFS had her in and out of these places,
Mm.
group homes, and everywhere else instead of giving her the proper care that I told them to give her because she was suffering from mental health issues.
Right.
DCFS didn't do anything. The police tried to paint my baby as a criminal. They took my baby to Cook County Jail and painted her as an aggressive criminal because she was suffering schizophrenia. Now that my baby has passed away from drugs on the street where the mayor had lived right down.
Yeah.
We lived right around the corner from the mayor, damn near a few blocks away from the mayor. We
Yeah.
actually lived across the street. The drug place that my baby went to go get cocaine, went to go get crack cocaine, okay, had
Yeah.
fentanyl in it, took my baby's life and could not save my grandbaby. Wait, I want to know how is it that Mayor Johnson is doing all of this, but it's
Mhm.
motherfucking drug spots around his house, but yet he's
Absolutely.
so called cleaning up Austin and Chicago. Then
Yeah.
you let immigrants in. You got your hand in all kinds of shit, but the right shit. My baby passed away as she crossed my house to past his house every
Absolutely.
single fucking day. My baby went past his house. Mommy, why Mayor Johnson doing this to us black folks? Why is he immigrants everywhere? What's going on in our city, mommy? My
Yeah.
baby was suffering schizophrenia, but she was very intelligent, my Daniela.
Absolutely.
She was 19 and very much intelligent. But yes, the system failed her. The mental hospitals failed her. The police failed her. You allowed her to get raped and hurt in these streets. When I was trying to save her, y'all did not help me save my baby. The mental hospitals kept putting her out, kept hurting her inside of the place. These mental hospitals are no good. Loretta needs to be shut down. Heart Grove needs to be shut down. Also, UIC mental hospital needs to be shut down because y'all are not helping people. The police don't give a fuck. They don't care. They do not care at all. Fuck the police. Fuck all these people. Mayor Brandon Johnson, you ain't did nothing. And then you told me you was gonna come to my baby balloon release when she passed away. Your people or you didn't show up. But yet you're at the Navy at the Taste of Chicago last
Yeah.
summer. Yet you're doing all of this other non miscellaneous stuff, giving keys to Lil Durk, a rapper. I need the keys to the city. All the shit I've been through.
Absolutely.
I
Yes.
deserve a reward, a keys to the city. I deserve retribution for my child being passed away on the streets of Chicago, and nobody has done nothing about it.
You ain't lying.
So that's just what I feel. And I'm going to keep telling my baby story so that hopefully somebody it can help somebody or it reach the right ears. Somebody needs everything needs to be done. DCFS, you just take kids. They just take kids, destroy lives, don't help you get them back. And
Nope.
then they paint you as a crazy person. That's what they do.
Absolutely.
Like you're not supposed to have emotions because you took their children. They're in your life, making your life bad, and they don't think you're supposed to have emotions toward them. You're not supposed to snap, go off. Then you seeing your kids being snatched away. The kids don't understand. You manipulating the kids. Got
Mm-hmm.
others manipulating the kids. So now my cousin and everybody calling me some kind of names and got these kids thinking I'm just the worst mother when I was a good mother. But if I had the
Absolutely.
proper things to take care of them, I probably could have saved my daughter's life, but she wouldn't be dead.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you got the nerve to tell me I can't see her daughter that's living, but the other baby she was about to have passed away. With her, I had to bury my daughter and my grandbaby. Do you know how much pain that is?
Mm-mm-mm.
Because the system failed her. Everybody failed her instead of helping me take care of this baby.
Right.
It is not fair. It is not fair. And October 28th is the worst day of my life. And let me tell one of the worst days. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This whole city of Chicago is a joke. They is a fuck up. All they do is fuck shit up. They do what the fuck they want to do, and it's sad.
Mm,
DCFS, your group homes, your system is totally fucked, just like the jail system. Everything is fucked up,
yeah.
and it's simple. I'm come straight, no chaser. It is simple. They destroyed my life. They destroyed my child's life. She was trying to get that baby girl back, man. My daughter was trying. They was study playing with my daughter. She ain't know how to take it like me, man. When they took her little girl from her Dario, man, she was trying, bro. She was going to court, bro. She was doing. They tried to railroad her because she was young. They didn't listen to me because, oh, that's right, you took my rights from me. So I
Mm.
couldn't even help my own child when she was going through it.
Yeah.
Some might say it's a curse. I don't know. I tried to break the curse. But
Mm-hmm.
I suffer every day mentally. I'm going to see if God's will that I'm getting the I don't need psychiatrists, but sometimes you need to talk it out so
Yeah.
that you don't lose your mind or go off. But
Absolutely.
I'm hurt to the point of extremity. My sister that God has healed from cancer, and we are celebrating her birthday today. So happy birthday to my sister. God
Yes.
has healed her from cancer because she had caught it right around the time that my daughter passed away. She got terribly sick all year long. We dealt with chemo, radiation, and surgery, and now God has healed her. But I tell you one thing, man, the way I feel right now toward this whole system, toward this whole city, I feel bad for others that are going through this. I would wish this
Mhm.
on my worst enemy.
Yeah.
Like, I literally would not wish this on even the immigrants. When
Mhm.
I was out here homeless, okay, with my children, they snatched my kids and painted me neglectful and everything else. But now it's immigrants on every corner with babies and doing they were homeless. And it's okay
Mhm.
now that immigrants can be homeless. Well, damn it, I was born in West Germany. Call me an immigrant and why you take my kids? Why
Right.
you pay me to be a neglectful mother, but they could stand in the middle of the street with this? They could y'all had these immigrants sleeping on the sidewalks in front
Mm.
of the goddamn police stations.
And they wasn't doing nothing.
And wasn't doing nothing about it. Then you had to move it into tents. They took over the homeless that was already here. But
Hmm.
you took my kids away and called me neglectful. And now look at my kids' life. I still don't see my baby boy.
Right.
I don't get to see my third son. He doesn't want to see me. Him and my cousin got the ashes of my baby because I don't have the rights. I didn't have the rights. The state took my rights. So you telling me my child passed away and I can't get my baby because this broad get the rights and she didn't even want the baby. She gave the baby back to DCFS. Can you make it all make sense? Sherry gave my baby at 16, told DCFS she didn't want custody of her, threw her back to DCFS because she was so-called sick, fighting mental health issues. DCFS
Hmm.
kept bouncing my daughter from foster home to group home to group home. None of them worked out till the point till my daughter was on the street running away. And I kept trying to help my baby. You know what I got in my head? Do you know what's in my head? Man, fuck this world, fuck this city, fuck them all. They bogus. But
Yeah.
God got everybody. Because the last words my baby said is, Mommy, I get it. I love you, Mommy. We don't have to fight, but vengeance is God's. And when God get everybody, it's okay. God gonna get you. Karma gonna come back. And these
Absolutely.
organizations, these FS needs to be shut down. I don't even
Yeah.
know what they hear. They don't even save the kids that need to be saved. They let them
Mm-mm.
get abused. But the ones that's trying, they all in our lives, praying in our lives, painting us to be bad and neglectful. But you got one parent over here that's beating the hell out their kids, and their kids wind up dead by the hands of their own parents.
Absolutely.
But you paint me crazy? Damn.
Mm-mm.
You paint me crazy, but you ain't paint that broad over there that you visited her house 20 times.
Mm.
But you found her baby dead and you won't say nothing. She wasn't crazy before. But I'm crazy y'all back because I'm emotional, snapping about my child
Right.
and my children. You call me crazy. Then you do the same thing to my daughter who had a daughter and paint her crazy. Come on, bro.
It's just a continuous fucking cycle.
You're just trying to break people. You're trying to break the black families. They're already broken in some form of way. Yes, granted, we don't have the fathers there. And that's granted. That's granted. It might be a some sort of stereotypical, and I realize that as growing up and being an adult, I'm open to the truth.
Hmm.
Yes, I accept the fact that I became a stereotype, but knowing that I had became a stereotype, I tried to fix the situation. It
Yeah.
was not up to the state to take it in their hands to pry into my life and my children's life and destroy our lives. And now they, you know what these bastards got nerve to tell me I owe them money. Baby, bye. I don't owe y'all nothing. You took my kids. Somehow, well, you owe the state for taking your kids. What
What?
you DCFS is charging me over $1,000, $2,000 because they say that I owe the state for housing my kids that they took from me.
Mm-mm.
They say I owe them. And guess what they did, y'all? Took my driver's license and put me on the Deadbeat Don't Drive Act.
Really?
Yes, put me on the Deadbeat Don't Drive Act and said, well, you owe money, and since you're not paying, you can't drive.
Oh, hell no.
Oh yeah. And I said, well, my son, he's my son is about to be 19. My
Mm-hmm.
baby is. Who do I owe y'all for? What do I owe y'all for? I asked these questions. Oh, well, we're taking this money because we housed your kids when they were in DCFS custody. So who told you to house them? Who the
Exactly.
who the fuck told you to take my kids and house them in the first place? Make it make sense to me. And why are you punishing me? And did I tell you I'm not paying you shit because my baby has passed away? So now I
Exactly.
don't care.
Pay you for what? They
Like,
always
are
want
you
the
are you
money.
fucking kidding me? You telling me to pay you for housing my kids that you took from me? I can ask you to take my babies from me. You could have helped me with housing. Why you didn't help me? You lied to me about Norman funds. You never gave me Norman funds. You treated I was homeless. I looked for help. I looked for shelter purposes. You did not help me. To the point my cousin says, I'm going to adopt them. Y'all didn't even give me a chance. She said, I'm going to adopt them with her money hungry ass and then destroy my kid's life. DCFS and them. And now my baby is gone. After we reached out to you caseworkers every day, we tried talking to y'all. We tried doing everything so that she could do right. My baby had a job at McDonald's in a group home. You let the group home people jump on her all the way in Kankakee. Let me speak on that.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
did a lot of things to my baby. You put her in very dangerous situations, left her in dangerous situations. You didn't allow me to help her. I kept trying to help her. You act like I was crazy trying to kidnap my own child. Let's talk about it.
Yeah,
DCFS, this state of Illinois, all the bro.
yeah,
May God rest my daughter, son, my Daniela, and my grandbaby Jazaria. I put everything on their butt that Lord knows, if it wasn't for God and me, I would have lost my mind.
yeah. Anybody would after all of that. And they still fucking with you still to
To
this day.
this day, they done took my fucking driver's license and telling me I owe them damn. And I think it's more than that because if I'm not mistaken, it was like 3,000, 4,000. Then I seen another paper with 2,000. I don't really know how much they claiming I owe. And do you know what happens when I file for taxes? Let me put that out there. So when I file for taxes or when I have any little money coming in, they want to garnish it out my check as well as um oh, they told me, just like with stimulus checks, I never even got one because they said I owed the Illinois state for my kids. So I've been owing them for years, so called. And I didn't even know really because I don't even have a job to even do taxes. Then when I got me a job,
Yeah.
I didn't even,
So
girl,
they taking something from you that you don't even have, and then they taking something from you.
they still taking. Yeah, yeah. So if I
And your
file
kids
taxes
is
this year
grown.
because I have worked, they're going to snatch that. Everything that I owe them, they're just going to snatch it from me. After you took my motherfucking kids, destroyed my goddamn life, and my daughter has passed away, and a grandbaby, and you tell me, fuck you.
And the police, we already know they ain't gonna do shit. We ain't gonna
Of
rely on
course
them.
not. What the fuck? They ain't doing shit anyway. They're worthless.
Yeah, ain't no point of calling them. I keep telling people, oh, they said call the police if you want your kids back. It don't work like that. They is not gonna help you.
They're
They
not gonna
not
help
gonna
you.
help you. They don't
I,
even help you when you busted on the side of the damn road. They barely want to help you. Then they are not gonna help you get your kids back. If anything, they gonna put you in
they're
danger.
gonna put you in, act you like you the bad person. and treat you
Yeah.
like you the aggressor. That's it. You're gonna be painted as the aggressor. They gonna get away with it. Everybody, police, DCFS, everybody. And what do the mayor, what do anybody has to say about any of this? I just don't understand why this is Springfield. I even reached out to Springfield. DCFS advocate, you act like you're on somebody's side, but you're not. We call this number, no one's on our side.
Nope.
You
They don't
don't
want to
reach
deal with
back
it.
out. I want to talk to the supervisor of the supervisor of the supervisor of each caseworker. I cannot do that. They full of shit too.
They are
All of
because
them.
I went through it. Their boss's boss. They all connected. They all on the
1100
same
South
bullshit.
Hamilton, Harvey office, all your offices, all your
Yep.
Southside office, all your DCFS offices is bogus with bogus caseworkers, bogus supervisors, and y'all covering up for each other bullshit. You is destroying families, good families. You're not helping the ones that need help. You destroy these children to make them even worse.
Yep.
And then you
Keeping
wonder
them
why
with
they on the street.
families that's just manipulative. Because I
Yeah,
know I'm dealing with that right now. Manipulative families and these children, and then you're trying to work something out and try to get a mediator like DCFS, and that don't even work.
yeah, yeah. You can. Let me tell you something. Even with a lawyer, you can't even get a lawyer because they so scared. You know how many cases they got? You know how many cases they got against these? I didn't call so many lawyers for my baby passing away. They
They so
don't want to take
scared.
the case. They
Nope.
scared to take the case. I'm getting so frustrated that I cannot find nobody to sue the pants off DCFS or this city. So I just lose all the way around the board. I don't. I just.
Now, fuck that. We ain't gonna lose. We're gonna have to represent ourselves in civil court and go sue them ourselves and stand up and protest in front of ABC7, protest in front of the DCFS building. We're
Oh,
gonna
I'm
have
gonna
to make
keep
some
on
business.
hollering. That I'm
Yep.
gonna do. I'm gonna keep on hollering till I don't know, just to holler my
Yeah.
daughter name,
Yep.
holler, holler, holler. That's all I'm gonna do.
Yep.
I'm
Just
gonna
holler
holler and wait,
because
and then I'm gonna speak on everything that is the truth in our lives that is still going on today. Because if they think I'm gonna pay them $5,000 for taking my kids for a driver's license, just like you got these illegal immigrants out here getting driver's license and you
yeah,
giving it to them,
hell no.
you got me messed up.
Ain't nobody paying that.
Not to mention, you ain't did nothing to help me in any case. And then you told me my daughter's only living daughter, who's 4 years old and with the white folks, that I cannot see her due to the circumstances. Now, because I'm not the paternal. Wait, what is it? The paternal grandmother.
Um, the maternal
I'm
grandmother.
maternal, but I'm not.
You're
What?
not paternal.
Well,
You're
whatever.
not you're not the father's mother.
Okay, and then I'm not the because my cousin adopted them.
Right.
So
You're not
because
the
she
guardian.
adopted them, she has like rights over the grandbaby, but
Yep,
I don't.
guardianship rights.
Right. So
Hmm.
she's able to get a lot of time with her. And I said, well, if she don't want the time, since I'm the biological grandmother,
Right.
can I get that time? I would gladly take it and just kiss her and
Right.
hug her and let her know her mommy always love her. They
Right.
told me no. No. Outright no. You know how hard that is. I've been calling DCFS advocate, the building, and everybody for so long. I gave up on fighting, but I did not give up on speaking on my daughter and her story.
Right.
I'm not going to stop doing that, even if I have to get on every platform and talk about her. I'm not going to
Absolutely.
give up on my Daniela. Because my Daniela, she was a bright young lady, and all they had to do was help my baby. They could have put her in a program. She was so good. But they broke her, man. She ain't strong like us. They took her baby from her, man, and that broke my daughter. She was losing people. That baby might as well have been passed away the way she acted.
It don't make no
And
sense
I
how
told
these
her,
people
baby,
out here.
just calm down. I tried to help my baby, but
They
that
wouldn't
broke
even
her.
let you help her. That's what's so messed up. They wouldn't even let you or help her. Do y'all hear this? DCFS is supposed to be helping children and families, keeping them together, but they won't even allow you to help your children. They trying to keep you away from the children.
Yeah, and try
It
to
don't
pay
work.
you out. trying to paint you out to be like you the bad person. It don't make no
Absolutely.
sense. And then you sit up here trying to keep hold on to your baby some kind of way because they already broke you and the kids. Then they got other people and these kids here. You got family members. You got people going against you. So now you going against the whole world. It's you against them.
It's a big war.
It's a war about the babies that came out your pussy.
Exactly.
They
Shouldn't
keep
even have
that
to
you
be like
pushed out.
that. Mm-mm.
That God gave to you. They
Exactly.
take control of it and say fuck you and do what they want.
I got a school right now, Munching College Prep. That's college prep right now. I had specifically told Miss Chapman, me and my mother was on the phone with this lady last week. I specifically told her to remove my daughter's aunt and other grandmother off of there because I still have my parental rights. So she goes through this bill and telling me, well, you got to send me an email of your daughter's birth certificate. I said, okay. I said, I shouldn't have to do all that. Y'all didn't ask them for that. I said, but don't even worry about it. I'm going to email it to you. So I sent her the email. She tells me, okay, I'm going to go ahead and remove them and put you on there because, first of all, whatever paper, temporary custody papers they used while I was locked up, while my DCFS case was going on, they used that to enroll my daughter. So I said, oh, right, whatever. It's over with now. Case been closed. So since it's been closed since last year, me and my mama telling this school, much of college prep, we're telling this school, like, take them off. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Why the hell I'm gonna go enroll my other daughter in an alternative school. Me and my mom in the car. My daughter tells me, oh, that my daughter didn't go to school and that the school, they didn't have school that particular day and the next day for whatever reason. And I'm like, well, damn, the school didn't call me. So I ended up saying, I said to my oldest daughter, I said, so who did they call? She was like, they called my auntie. I said, oh, but they called the school. They called the school called the auntie after I deliberately just told Miss Chapman not to call them, take them off the contact list, to call me if anything happened with my daughter. So that means that they went behind after what I already said and did whatever the fuck they wanted to do. So now it's under investigation. So I emailed Miss Chaplin directly from the email that she sent me. And I asked her and I said, you know, I just talked to you. Me and my mama just talked to you and you went, y'all, whoever it was. Ain't nobody called me and tell me that my daughter was out of school for whatever reason. I told y'all specifically to call me. So y'all just did what y'all want to do. So I told them at the school, I said, so, oh, if I was just to come down there to the school, because the school downtown, I think it's on 17 North State or something like that. I said, so since y'all want to do what the fuck y'all want to do, I should come down to that school and come up in that bitch and do what the fuck I want to do, like smack your ass, right? I said, because I just specifically talked to y'all and y'all doing what the fuck y'all want to do.
But that would have got you locked up.
Exactly. So that's the thing. You can't really clown like that. So I have to do them the legal way and broadcast like this and just make it be known how these schools are behaving. I haven't went to court or lost my parental rights. So see, my story is kind of similar to yours, but it's somewhat different because I didn't never go to court to actually get my legal rights taken from me, but it was temporary when I got locked up. So when my DCFS case was closed, they couldn't find any evidence of all this bullshit. This is a whole nother stream I'll do possibly tomorrow, but they ain't find shit. So it's like they're still treating me right now, 2 years later, like as if I don't have my rights. So I'm not going to go into detail. I'll probably go into detail on my live tomorrow, but just a quick update about my situation. My daughter's only got like 2-3 years till they're almost grown. I had to have a serious conversation with the auntie and let her know, like, if y'all harassing me still to this day, y'all want food stamps for my babies, and y'all want all this stuff. All y'all see is my daughter says dollar signs, and y'all the blood auntie and the grandma says, so check this out. If y'all really want custody of them, My daughter's gonna keep running away. We already didn't have the conversation. That's where they want to be. Okay, that's where you want to be. I still do what I need to do as a parent, like get you enrolled in another school, alternative school, since you done fucked up and got expelled. That's a whole nother story. Make sure my other daughter goes to her doctor's appointments, make sure they do this and this and that. I said, but let y'all know right now, once your auntie, fat ass decides she goes downtown and actually try to pursue getting custody of y'all, y'all need to leave me alone about it. All of the stop harassing me. I got other babies to take care of. I got my younger ones to take care of. Like, don't harass me. You really want to take custody of them? Go down to the courthouse. Other than that, stop threatening me. Stop. Just stop with all this, because it's not working. And the fact that I ain't clowning and I responded to it, y'all trying to get me caught up and get me locked up again. I ain't falling for it again. I know y'all tactics. I've been knowing y'all tactics since before y'all done did all this. It's just so sad, because there's children involved. And I keep telling people think that Chicago is fascinating. It used to be fascinating. It used to be where children didn't have a problem with walking and playing down the street or going down to your friend's house. It used to be
that's a long time ago.
Exactly. It used to be a city where you didn't have to worry about walking home when the street lights come on, when it's time for you going out. You ain't have to worry about looking over your shoulder, getting shot. If anything, you had to look over your shoulder, getting beat up if somebody wants to beat you up. But you ain't have to worry about getting shot or whatever like that. These teenagers today talking back to the damn mamas and daddies, and they too goddamn entitled.
Disrespectful ass kids.
Disrespectful as hell.
Everything that we didn't have. All this technology is bullshit.
Entitled. And then on top of that, the first thing these teenagers want to do when you trying to discipline them is dial DCFS. And if you got family members that's on bullshit with you, they gonna go right along with it and ride the wave. And as you said, sis, paint you as crazy.
Yeah.
But these kids, these teenagers out here and these adolescents don't know how fucking serious that is. You can't just be out here playing with this shit, calling on your parents because you don't want to follow directions. First of all, you ain't entitled to shit. The only time you're gonna be entitled to anything is when your ass do your schoolwork, graduate out of school, do what you want to do with your life and get a job. You ain't entitled to shit till you get on your own. Until then, when you are in the home of your parents, whoever's taking care of your ass, you don't have a parent that feeds you. I got a daughter right now that sit up here and let her aunties and grandma manipulate her her sister so much so they done stole my auntie's credit card information. Right now, she presses charges against my daughters. I said, go ahead, but she had no business doing this. A second time doing it. It's just a lot of shit going on. I had to address my daughter the other day. I say, I ain't addressed you about you disrespecting me. She's sitting up here. I got text messages in my phone. She talking about some calling me B's and F you and this and that, talking about I'm on drugs. I said, when the fuck have I ever been on drugs? And my mama is like, yeah, we need to talk about that, because where the fuck you get that from? She said, yeah, the next time you see her, you address it. I said, yeah, you an instigator too. I said, because when we had the hearing at Art in Motion for your ass when you was getting expelled, you sit up there and ran back and told your auntie that if I wanted to, I could go out in the hallway and hear her ass. Yeah, that was true, but I didn't do it. She didn't know I said that. I called my daughter out and I said, you went back and told her that. She said, no, I didn't. Yes, you did. You think you instigated some shit, but your aunties and your grandma gonna get your ass smacked across this parking lot, because I don't play that. I don't play that instigating shit, and I don't play with children. And I don't play with disrespect. I have taken your ass out. These teenagers are too entitled. Every year I let them pick and choose whatever state they want to go to, and we would fly there. I used to work for United Airlines, so we would fly for free. I would let them pick and choose whatever they wanted. They would do this, do that, and the third. These goddamn teenagers so entitled, they would go to the extreme to get you locked up and embarrassed, and they don't give a fuck. It's just these teenagers are a different fucking breed than we were. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't dare play with my mom.
Same no more.
No, I wouldn't dare play with my mom and my daddy.
Yeah, like we wasn't disrespectful out there. We know they would take us to the killing floor. See, we ain't beat these kids' ass. That's the problem.
My daddy didn't play with me. My daddy was the Army vet, and he was my karate instructor. I used to get my ass. Yep, I used to get my ass at karate class and at home. Like, see, my thing about it is some of these parents, they do get in their parents' ass. Some of us are old school. See, I'm old
Some
school,
of them don't.
and
Yeah.
some of them don't. And so, the ones for the parents that don't discipline their children, we have to suffer because it's like we have to encounter a disrespectful ass teenager or
Yeah.
adolescent. And
But
then the
they all,
children,
them and their peers are disrespectful.
yep,
I
I was just gonna say
I
that.
was
And then they
outside
fear
of school with little kids, and these little kids are all cursing. And they're all cursing. They all talking
disrespectful.
nasty. I'm sitting up here like, and I'm in the car listening. And I'm like, these parents don't know how these kids is talking.
Look,
They
when I be
started
out
off
there, I be like,
young
hey,
talking like this.
look, when I be out there and I hear it, I be like, hey, I may look like a kid, but watch your mouth because I'm standing,
Right.
I'm an adult. Don't say that.
Yeah. They disrespect. They talk crazy, these little babies.
Yeah. At least when we was younger, when we would curse, we would wait till ain't no adults around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We
They
would
don't care
not
no
do it in
more.
front of
They
them.
on the buses, they wherever doing it. They don't care. The
No.
adults sitting right there. There's a bunch of adults. These kids do not care.
Mm-mm.
They don't care.
No.
They think they can whoop our ass. Shit. Some
Look,
of them actually think they got balls.
they do, and I have two of them that I like that, and it don't make it no better. My side of the family just now getting wind of it, but like I told my mom, I don't feel sorry for our side of the family because they should have never been sneaky, trying to be in cahoots with them, trying to sneak behind me and my mom back, not telling us things, doing this, that, and the third. That'll
But
be another
somebody
story.
coaching them to do that or talking to them.
Yep.
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah.
Somebody in their
So
ear, they wouldn't be acting like that and wasn't nobody in their ear. If somebody was telling them, hey, don't do your mama like that. Hey, you better treat your mama right. If somebody was doing the right thing,
they wouldn't be
then they
acting.
wouldn't, come on now. I'll be damned. You better not treat your mama like that and I'll go upside your head.
And it's so sad because look, the city of this is how I know for a fact city of Chicago and shit. My mother has gave over 30 some years to the city of Chicago as a registered nurse. And she ended up getting locked up and the police didn't give a damn. But when they closed the case out just recently, when she got locked up, it's like her public defender had to show proof, like, hey, she's been working over 30 years for the city of Chicago. She's never been arrested. It's like, goddamn, you got to prove all of that. Like, the city of Chicago ain't shit. First of all, my mama should have had no business being locked up. First of all, one of the auntie and the grandma wasn't even there. My daughter was being disrespectful to my mother, and my mama choked her up. Well, should she have? She should have.
As she should.
She should have. And she was being disrespectful. My daughter wanted to call the police and call the other family members. First of all, the other family members wasn't no witness. So the police went
So the
along with
police listened to the little girl
exactly.
and
Well,
locked
they
her
couldn't
sister.
even press charges. My little smart ass daughter sat up there and got the grandma and the other auntie to help press charges. The aunties, and we just like, how the fuck y'all let motherfuckers that wasn't even there to witness what happened press charges against my motherfucking mama?
They bogus, dude. That's wrong. This city ain't shit. The police ain't shit. The people ain't shit. I can't stand it. I'm sorry.
Nope, Chicago ain't like it used to be. I used to love and I used to be proud of being here. They be having all these
Yeah, I
celebrities
used
doing
to be
all this
proud. I
shit.
just said that.
Yeah, I just went on TikTok not too long ago. It's like some people they got that new building on 79th the house, and I had to go in the comments like everybody fabricating and like, first of all, you can't just throw up a new shiny building and think it's gonna make shit better. It's more to it than that. You putting that in this on 79th the house, it still be motherfuckers that hang
Yeah.
crackheads that be hanging right there, motherfucking dope dealers, motherfucking gangbangers still hanging over there. You think you're gonna throw up a shiny building and think it's gonna make the neighborhood better? It's not gonna make it better until we address the issues that are going on in these neighborhoods. Can't just slap up a new sticker and think it's gonna cover the wound.
Right.
You
Yeah.
just can't.
Yeah. That's what they're trying to paint it like it's still no, it ain't that.
You can't.
It's just it was just a shooting over there. Eyes at that. It don't matter what you put up there.
And then on top of that, before we close this session out, like on top of that, like it's really, really sad. It's like this is why Chicago, yet alone, United States is in debt. This is why Chicago is not gonna never get nowhere. Chicago wants to be fabricated. Yeah, we used to be known and very popular for our celebrities. All that stuff is cool, but when is the mayor, like you said, when are these politicians is gonna really touch on the real situations at hand? We got this lady Tiffany with her bald head ass sleeping with a married man over in Thornton Township,
Speak
stealing
on
money
that.
and embezzling money.
Yeah. And Brandy Mayor Johnson ain't doing nothing for Chicago. So
So it's like, what the fuck are y'all really doing for real? I'm
and
not
what are the
seeing any
aldermen
progress.
doing? The aldermen ain't doing shit either. The aldermen, the mayor, nobody.
But every time I look up, y'all throwing up y'all building something new. Why?
But can't build the families.
Fix fix what's already here.
Yeah.
Don't
It's
keep
sad.
building on top of mess. Fix what you
Yeah.
got going on first.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
And
So
why is it they always building a building that don't help nothing? Don't It's not something to help. It's not another
it's not
shelter.
helping nobody in
It's
the
not
community.
another mental health place. It's
Right.
not another facility that's gonna help these kids. An after school program or something to save their lives. It's nothing. Something. It's nothing positive. It's always something that got some making them some money.
Right. Well, I got a surprise for you, sis. I don't think I'm gonna tell the other the brand ambassadors as well too before we close this session out of this conversation tonight. Speaking on having to touch these children, I spoke. So the alternative school, Chicago School of Excellence, is the alternative school that I got my daughter just recently enrolled in, so she's been expelled. And I talked to them because they have extracurricular programs. They partner with Michael Jordan, like doing gym shoe stuff like that. I'll give you the details. But the most important thing that I did was, hey, can we add Nita K Productions to it to come and talk to these children at this alternative school? Because they might want to learn, they might need a mentor. They might want to learn how to edit. They might want to be a singer or a dancer or a rapper. They might want to do this and do that. And they can be our proteges. So I'm going to be waiting on a call from a young lady named Miss, well, I already spoke to Ms. Brown, but Ms. Brooks, she's going to be having a meeting with her colleague and then coming back to me and letting me know if it's a go. If it's a go, we will be going and having a program at this alternative school all the time to interact with these children. Some of these children at this alternative school can range anywhere, I believe, between 17 and 21, because I think alternative schools go up to past 18. So
Yeah,
it'd be great.
a couple of them.
Yeah, so it'd be great for us to be able to talk to some of these youth
That'd be dope.
that have transitioned or got kicked out of a regular distinctive charter
that'd be
school or
dope.
public school and transition to alternative school, and we can talk to them. They may want to we can create a job for them when they're done graduating at the alternative school. So that'd be something great that we can talk to
That
them.
would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Yes. So I thank you again, sis, for coming on here. We're gonna be doing this I'm gonna be doing this every day. If you're available, sis,
If I'm available, I got you.
available every day. This is on Facebook. This is on YouTube Live.
Okay.
This is on my Twitch. This is on Instagram, and this is on TikTok. So that's like 5 or 6 platforms. We got to get this out here.
Yes, I do.
I mean, it's an ongoing issue. Every time, like I said, every time I look up, I'm looking at how the hell, just like that that Harris, 13-year-old girl, Narai, I don't want to mispronounce her name. Nazaria Harris, I think her name. I'm pronouncing her name, but the uncle, what's his name? Butts. Jared Butts or whatever like that, and the auntie sharing all them. She supposed to be pregnant. They've been talking about it. It happened in Detroit. I know you guys know what I'm talking about, and I'm sorry if I mispronounced her name, but family members, this auntie let her motherfucking boyfriend molest this girl. The family members know this shit. All of them, it's all over TikTok. It's all like, we're gonna have to
I gotta look that up.
look it up. Her name is spelled Nyziah. Last name Harris.
Okay.
When I started looking at this and listening to this story on TikTok, I got pissed. That ain't even on the motherfucking news. I asked my mom if she saw it on news. She said no, because I know she watched news faithfully. This is in Detroit. This is on its way going to trial. I just don't understand how this is not on national news, but Kendrick Lamar is. Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. Thank you. Thank you.
Now,
Thank
I
you.
don't want to see that shit.
Thank you.
I love Kendrick Lamar. Don't get me wrong. I'm proud of him and
Facts.
everything, but
Facts.
that's not real news. We got a 13-year-old girl, amongst others, that is sitting up here being molested and by family members, by people who are around these children. Why is that not on the news? And these family members is sitting up here doing podcast interviews and talking, running their mouth, and they ain't even went to trial yet. They ass is gonna overturn that shit, get themselves in trouble. Yeah, check that story out, sis. You gonna get just as pissed as everybody. Everybody is ready to kill. First of all, the man needs death penalty.
I get off here.
Yes. So I do want to thank you guys for tuning in and listening in this evening. I hope you guys understand and hear what we're saying. If you're going through this, make sure you comment, share, DM us. If you want to join in on this conversation, make sure you reach out. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Nita K Productions, Sunshine Jamaican Blazing Chocolate. We are on Facebook and we are on Instagram as well, and we are on TikTok. Make sure again, you can replay this over and over again, and we're going to keep talking and making noise until something is being done to help save our children. Thank you again. I love you guys. Bye.
Bye. Bye.